What's up guys, Mark here. Today is July 31st. It's a beautiful day out here in Nagano, Japan. They've been having a lot of summer festivals, so that's been pretty dope. But the other day, I had went fishing with one of my friends at a fishing hole, and we caught some fish. So here's the video of me bringing home those fish. Yo, we're back at the crib. Today, this is what we got. Rainbow trout. Alright, let's go. Alright, today this is what we're cooking. Rainbow trout. We got 2 rainbow trout here. This one, humongous one. Look at that belly. And the smaller one, but it's still a pretty big size for a rainbow trout. My friend took me to a fishing hole, and it was pretty dope. This was my first ever trout I caught. This is the first one, and then this is the second one I caught. Caught this one in the first, 2 minutes. And I caught this one, 2.5 hours later. I wasn't able to film there, actually. They're pretty strict about the YouTube policy. You have to, call them in advance and then fill out a form and stuff. So yeah, I didn't really get to film. Some of you who've been following the channel for a while have seen me struggle to catch trout. Sorry I wasn't able to get it on film, but I did catch my first trout right here. In the future, I'll definitely get me catching my first carp. They had rainbow trout, they had brown trout, this orange looking trout, a fish called ito, the Japanese hachin. But yeah, this one measures 53 centimeters, 21 inches, and this one measures 40 centimeters, 16 inches. But yeah, rainbow trout are real interesting fish. They're in the same family as salmon. That's why they look so much like salmon. And I bet these ones are gonna have some orange meat just like a salmon would. But yeah, today with these rainbow trout, we're gonna make some sashimi. This is actually the same fish they use in sushi restaurants. This trout salmon hybrid. So yeah, we're gonna make some sashimi, and then we're gonna salt grill shioyaki the rest of it. We're gonna do that with this fish, and then this fish I'm gonna bring to a barbecue today. So this fish will not be in the video. We'll salt this up and grill this. But yeah, first let's take this slime off. We're gonna use some vinegar. Right, we got most of the slime off. Alright, next we're gonna gut the fish. First this one. And take our knife, come down this hole right here. There's the bloodline right here. We're gonna take our finger and wash it away. Alright, the smaller one is good. We're gonna bring this to the barbecue. Now for the big boy. Alright, we're gonna come down the belly. Alright, belly's clean. First, let's take off the head. Can use this for soup. Next, we're gonna come down the back. Right, 1 fillet of salmon, not salmon, trout. Right, we got 2 fillets of this trout. We're gonna cut this in half. We'll eat these later. Next, we're gonna trim off the ribs. I'm gonna be real careful not to trim off too much belly meat because it's so good. Now this fillet. Right, 2 fillets. Whoa.
めっちゃ魚釣ったの？
釣った。
釣ったやつ？
釣ったやつ。
マジかよ。
マジ。煮ます。
すげえ。サーモンっぽいより2度サーモンだよ。うわ、うまそう。
この後バーベキューあるよ。
どこで？
隠れ家園柳町の。
行くの？
行く。これ持っていく。Alright, we got all the trout. Now we're gonna wrap these up. Alright, we got all the fish preserved. Alright, we're gonna eat these another day. Alright, it's 2 days later. We're gonna make some sashimi, some shioyaki, salt grilled fish, and fish head soup. First, let's start on the soup. So here's the head. They actually got some pretty sharp teeth. I didn't know they had such sharp teeth. Like, this would freaking hurt if it chomped here. Right, and let's wash this. Alright, we're gonna throw this in here. Oh, looks pretty good. Smells so fresh though, actually. I thought it might be a little bit more fishy flavor since it's been a couple days, but still super fresh. Throw this in there. I'll just pull these bones out. Alright, we got a good bit of meat in there. Next, we're gonna throw in some ginger. Next, I got some nameko mushrooms. These are real good for soup. They have a sticky texture. They're real old, some of them are molding, but should be fine. The ones that aren't moldy. Next, some water. Fire! Some sake. Some vinegar. Some soy sauce. And some miso paste. Little cover. Alright, this piece we're gonna use for sashimi. So we're gonna take off the skin. We'll grill this later. This is really good. Now we're gonna cut this into some sashimi. Right, got this rainbow trout sashimi platter. Fire. Okay, let's freaking eat. I'm so hungry. We got this rainbow trout sashimi, some salt grilled rainbow trout, and this rainbow trout head nitsuke. Alright, let's just get right into it. First, let's try the sashimi. Got some no brand name soy sauce. And some, I was gonna say some wasabi, but I think this wasabi has gone bad. It used to be a little bit prettier of a green. Nah, I think it's good. Throw that a little bit of that in there. Alright, let's go. First, let's try some of this belly meat. Belly sashimi. Right here. Mmm. So smooth. Just melts right in your mouth. Tastes just like the salmon sashimi you would get at a nice restaurant. Just can't stop. Even with no soy sauce. Next, let's try some of this grilled rainbow trout. Got a belly piece right here, very fatty. Mmm. 。 This has a more rich, deep flavor. Very light, delicate, smooth. This is like a punch. I put a lot of salt. I'll take some rice. Nothing like salt grilled salmon and some rice. Perfect match. Alright, last we got the salmon head nitsuke. Get a little bit of the soup. Good. But I think it has a little bit of a burnt flavor. I must have burnt the bottom of it. Get a piece of this cheek meat. Dip in sauce. So tender. Now let's get some of this collared meat. Ooh. This one has a rich flavor, just like the grilled salmon, but more tender, like melts in your mouth, similar to the sashimi. Alright, I'm gonna save the rest of this for tomorrow, but after finishing a meal, Crystal Geyser. And we got the Asian carp cup. Gonna have some new cups coming out soon with some new designs, so look out for that. So good. That was good. First time catching a rainbow trout. It was awesome and it tasted delicious. Those were all farm raised though. Next time I'll have to catch a wild trout, but that's for another time. And special announcement, I got a website out now, chefanduppermark.com. It has a blog on it with the YouTube content, Japan content, and some exclusive paid content. And I'll have a newsletter on there. And I'll also be offering Japanese lessons on there. So check it out. And then Patreon got some updates. Gonna have some Patreon only live streams on there. And y'all's names will be featured at the end of the video. But yeah, we're out of rainy season. The cicadas are starting to sing. And it's feeling a lot like summer, which is pretty dope. But yeah, y'all too, get out there, do some fishing. Enjoy your summer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!